Vine was sitting on the couch, laptop in her lap, as she watched a K drama with so much interest. Her eyes moved to the clock again and again, waiting for her husband's arrival, who is usually back around this time. He was 1.5 hours late. She was almost considering calling him. But was it alright? She never done that before. What if he was simply busy with work? She got distracted by the K drama playing on the screen like always, thing being too interesting and addicting to ignore. Wine. Now, kiss. Her mouth opened as she moved the snack to her lips, but waited for the two actors to precede the romantic moment, only for her to groan because it got disturbed by some unknown person calling one of them. Wine. Damn, I hate these third wheelers. She munched onto her snack angrily and heard the door click. Pausing the drama, she looked up and found her husband coming inside. He looked quite tired, his coat hanging by his arm, and two shirt buttons left undone. Also, his cuffs rolled up. Wine stood up, walking to him, and took the coat from him. You look so tired. Are you okay? Jungkook, just some work. He rotated his neck, which made a bone cracking sound, and took a seat on the bed. Wine, alright, have some rest, then I'll set the table. Jungkook, no, I had a meeting with a foreign VIP, so I had dinner with them. I'm sorry, I made you wait. Did you eat? Wine, I'm not really hungry. I had snacks. Jungkook held her hand and pulled her down on his lap, which made her blush. However, she put her hand over his shoulder. Jungkook, stop skipping dinner over snacks. You do it often. Wine, you don't know how snacks hit during K dramas, especially ramen. Jungkook made a weird face. He never done an experiment of experiencing such thing, but the way she told him excitedly made him believe it nevertheless. Jungkook, let's see then. He placed her down and removed his shoes, getting up and went to freshen up. Vine cleaned the space till then, turning off her laptop and putting the leftovers away. He took some time in the shower trying to relax his stiff muscles. Then, as he came out, he was in the bed. Ryan, are you sure you don't need anything? Jungkook, my wife is very much needed, please. He extended his arm, and it made her flustered. When she married Jungkook, she had no idea he would be this romantic and caring. She thought he would be like those cold and rude CEOs who are busy with work all the time and don't care about others at all. However, Jungkook here was respectful. He was caring and a lot more than a gentleman should be. She slipped in his arms under the sheets, and Jungkook wrapped them around her. She felt tingles all over her body at the closeness. They were there, slowly and beautifully slipping into each other's space. Ryan, it's Sunday tomorrow. You better rest a lot. Jungkook, I'll take you out. She looked up at him, and moved his bangs off his face, which was still slightly damp due to the shower earlier. Jungkook, how come you're so soft? He smiled as he squished her in his arms, earning a giggle from her. He kissed her forehead, then her cheekbone, as he tugged her hair behind her ear. Jungkook, you give me comfort after a whole tiring day. Wine, I have a better plan. Jungkook admired the blush on her cheeks and proceeded to kiss it. He couldn't believe how much he was loving that shade on her. Jungkook, what's that? Wine, let's watch a K drama. Jungkook, oh god, I'd rather watch you. He dug his face in her neck, trying to avoid looking at those excited eyes. He wouldn't be able to refrain. Wine, hey, it's fun. Trust me, trust me. Jungkook, what's fun about an Ajuma shouting and two actors going around kissing and fighting each other? She blinked her eyes and pulled him back to look at his face. Wine, whoever told you this description of a K drama is a very intolerable person. Jungkook, still no. Wine, yes. She moved out of his arms and proceeded to grab the laptop. Jungkook, no, come back here. It was 4 a.m., 6 hours into their K drama marathon. Wine was dead sleepy, but Jungkook had his eyes wide open, devoid of any tiredness or sleep. The drama, The Good and Bad Mother, played on the screen. He threw a fit around, also commented at everyone and every scene, completely immersed in the show. She was extremely offended and annoyed how he never spared her a glance, except for that time he asked for snacks. But she also wanted to laugh at how exactly adorable he was. She never knew she would be discovering this side of her husband one day. Wine, come on, let's sleep now. It's almost morning. Jungkook, one more episode. He wrapped his arm around her, pulling her in his embrace, all the while keeping his eyes on the screen. She groaned and shut the laptop. He blinked his eyes and looked at her. Jungkook, that was offending. She wanted to glare at him, but only a laugh escaped her lips, and she squeezed his cheeks. Wine, it's near to cheating. Your wife is in front of you, and you are staring at others. Jungkook, what? Wine, yes. She put the laptop aside, to which Jungkook looked at like a lost child whose candy was snatched away from him. Wine, oh god, did you like it that much? Jungkook, I wanted to see when does he regain his memory. I mean, he needs to take his revenge after all. Wine, if you don't pay me enough attention, I'll be forced to take my revenge. Jungkook, alright, nothing wins my beautiful wife. He kissed her cheek and brushed his fingers through her hair. She wanted to complain more, but it was so easy to melt in his warmth and embrace. She snuggled against him and kissed her everywhere he could reach. Wine, I thought you were tired, she said sleepily, letting out a muffled yawn against his chest. The adorable sound only made him coo at her cuteness. Jungkook, I thought that too. She chuckled. Jungkook, thank you for being a part of my life, Wine. You made it so beautiful. Wine, because of a K drama? She teased and he instantly yelled out, Oh god, no! Making her laugh out. Wine, good night, Jungkook. He held her hand and kissed it as a good night in return, and before they knew, they were drifted off to their dreamland.